We are about to witness the full depravity of the Denver Police Department and the tactics all police departments use to maintain their power over us civilians as we see officers in riot gear rush towards a man on the ground.
Okay, all right. Ow! Ow! Turn around, get caught. Help! 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 Run your stomach. Bro! I was touching a fence! Bro! Help!
That person is Michael Jacobs, who was protesting the clearing of a homeless encampment in the city's Lincoln Park neighborhood in the summer of 2020, with this attack stemming from Jacobs allegedly pushing on a fence near where we see him on the ground here.
Someone tell Paige! Someone! Please tell my girlfriend Paige! Tell my girlfriend Paige! Please! They punched me in the face! He punched me in my butthole! He tried to sodomize me! Please! They punched me in the face like 3 times!
And looking back at the footage from the encounter, we can clearly see an officer shove his baton into Jacobs' rear end and genital area, as at least 2 other officers took shots at his face while placing their entire body weight on him.
You can't take it. Please don't cut it. This is my dead best friend's backpack. Please. Please. Please don't cut it. I have my knife. Bro, I will not resist. You can take the handcuffs off. Back on. Please don't cut it. I will not resist. Over to my car with me. Huh? I'll search from there. Stand up. These cops punched me in the face and tried to sodomize me for messing with a fence. He punched me in the face. Like, this is like not justice, y'all. For literally hanging on a fence. I'm wondering, what am I being charged with? Can you tell me what I'm being charged with? I'd like to be read my rights. You cannot arrest me without reading my rights. Yes, I can. No, you cannot. Where are my rights? I'm an American citizen. I'm not questioning you. What, am I being arrested? Am I being arrested? Yes. Am I being arrested? Well, for what? For what? Please read me my rights and tell me what I'm being arrested for. This is a direct violation of my rights. Please, someone, take a video. This is a direct violation of my rights. What is wrong with you?
I don't have a bag.
Excuse me, I would like to speak to some commanding officer. Last time I checked, as an American citizen, you cannot arrest someone without reading them their rights and telling them why they are being arrested. Please do so.
You got a commanding officer right here.
Thank you. What am I being arrested for?
Trespass, and then you cannot. Hey, you asked a question, I'm giving you an answer.
Okay.
Unless I'm asking you a question about the crime, I don't have to Mirandize you. That is your constitutional right. You can see the judge tomorrow morning.
So this brutal and completely inhumane arrest is being justified on the grounds of a trespassing charge, despite Jacobs expressing his free speech and assembly rights to protest the removal of a homeless encampment.
I don't understand. You can put me in a cop car and take me away without telling me why you're arresting me. That is not the law.
Oh, yes, it is.
Since when?
As Jacobs is taken away in a squad car, we see the militarized response of the Denver PD, and it is all to, say this one more time, a protest to protect a homeless encampment and the rights of the people who live there. Jacobs would go on to sue the Denver PD and over a dozen officers in March 2021, and the officers stuck to their story of claiming Jacobs resisted arrest and tried to disarm an officer's pepper ball gun during the scuffle on the ground, a claim that was never substantiated through video evidence. Just recently, Jacobs was given a small crumb of closure, as reporting from local media outlet Denverite details that the city is settling Jacobs' lawsuit to the tune of $350,000, making the settlement another bitter win, quote-unquote, for protesters in the Denver area who were brutalized during the 2020 protests. However, it comes out of their own pockets, as the city agreed in early March of this year to award a total of $1.6 million to 7 protesters brutalized by the police during the George Floyd protests, with the brutality of the Denver PD costing the city, again, not the officers responsible, of course, over $2 billion in total when the fallout from their actions during the summer of 2020. But as what is usually the case following these incidents, the officers involved were internally investigated by the department. finding that the officer assaulting Jacobs with his baton didn't violate the department's use of force policy, of course, but rather just failed to file the paperwork properly, if he even did at all, as Denver PD spokesperson Doug Shepman also admitted that a total of 4 supervisors were reprimanded for petty violations as well. Speaking with the Denver Gazette, Jacobs says that he's, quote, looking to use this raw energy that has been put inside of him and use it to just continue doing good and try to make change as much as we can. Because I truly do believe in that world that I saw growing up. At least putting a positive spin on this traumatizing chapter of his life.